that.
Hardly a challenge.
This is not who I am. This is what they made me.
I flush out, you kill.
Okay, next one's down.
It appears that it falls to me. I will not. All it took was time.
Okay, so we're not checkpointing me at the end of the hit.
This is
Run you
fun.
down.
And I will prove.
Okay, next one's down.
Very well. Prepare yourself. Suffer. The final obstacle is undone.
You're a nuisance.
Of wasted effort.
Okay, next one's down.
You will not stand in the way. Armor is simply a tool. Is that all you have? Enough. So, you wish to test me. Perhaps I underestimated you.
It's switched again. It's found something.
What?
No idea, but I doubt it's good. Wait, there's something else here. Something's helping me.
This is not who I am. This is what they made me. Your interference will cost me dearly. You have no idea of the
Like, the brute is a pain.
Okay, next one's down.
I will destroy. Perhaps I underestimated you.
I didn't use it for days.
It's switched again. It's found something.
What?
No idea, but I doubt it's good. Wait, there's something else here. Something's helping me.
You were but a step in my path to glory.
These guys.
Our return is fair. And it is yours. as
Okay, next
well.
one's down.
Play very well. You cannot stop what is coming. It is done, Reclaimer.
So I think I need to use ability powers.
An impressive display of wasted effort.
I flush out. You kill.
Okay, next one's down.
The endless will be avenged and restored. I grow bored of this.
It's switched again. It's found something.
What?
No idea, but I doubt it's good. Wait, there's something else here. Something's helping me.
Raise a weapon against you.
Worked better. Okay, so getting on the high ground worked better. I didn't get killed by the brute hammer. So that
I am but a messenger, Reclaimer.
I run you down.
Okay, next one's down.
You will not stand in the way.
oh, that
You underestimate. Come so far, only to fail. Our return is fair. And it is yours
Okay, next
as
one's down.
well, Rick. It appears that it falls to me. My people have suffered long enough. Perhaps I underestimated you.
It's switched again. It's found something.
What?
No idea, but I doubt it's good. Wait, there's something else here.
so if I get stuck, so I need to
Something's
try to
helping
not
me.
get caught in things.
They are so close now. You will. This is what they made me. The Forerunners last will
You will sell now when Covenant deletes the
You almost got the jerk. Like, that is like the one thing that's stopping me from getting through this section. Is that mother right?
This is fun.
Okay, next one's down.
Very well. Prepare your I have not. It is done, Reclaimer. This is fun, and I will prove to you.
Okay, next one's down.
The endless will be avenged and restored. No mercy, not for you. The endless will rise again. It is not possible. Strike me down, and countless more will rise in my stead. Ah! This must end now!
It's switched again. It's found something.
What?
No idea, but I doubt it's good. Wait, there's something else here. Something's helping me.
This has ceased to be amusing. This is what they made me. I might. No more.
Disappointing, Smart. This skill was no challenge.
Okay, next one's down.
You will not stand in the way. Are you holding back? Do you have My people have come so far, only to fail.
Nice.
Eat flesh.
All I want
Okay, next one's down.
after I take her out.
Endless will be avenged and restored. I am but the beginning. I will not fail. I do this. This must end now!
It's switched again. It's found something.
What?
No idea, but I doubt it's good. Wait, there's something else here. Something's helping me.
Your presence is only a
Minutes. Charge.
I am but a messenger, reclaimer. I grow weary. They are so close now. You will
There.
not.
Last one's down.
Your resistance. You are not prepared for what is to come. Come so far, only to fail.
Yes, yes, yes. You've done that one already. Good news is, first spot taken.
You will not stop me. I might have let you join us, but no more. This is fun, and I will prove it. The Forerunner's life will burn.
Oh, so
This oppression will end.
There. Last one's down.
Your resistance ends now. Do you still think I fear you? The future belongs to the end. Wretched thing. What you need. Tell me. I am sorry it took so long.
Who's she talking to?
Unknown. The signal's old? Like, really old.
My time is ended. Yours too. They will make sure.
We need extraction.
Of course you do. On my way.
The endless will return.
I couldn't decrypt it in time.
It's okay. You'll figure something out.
Of course I will. They'll pair you with another AI. Maybe even another Cortana model if Halsey lets them. It won't be me. But you know that, right? But that doesn't matter. It's just another echo. She's right, John. Just another echo. Sorry, I'm messing with you. I just had a feeling that's what she would say. Do you see what I see? So much potential. I'm sorry. I didn't have long to plan this. A few milliseconds, really. I hope it worked out. Look at us. We just keep saying goodbye, don't we? But this isn't an end. It's a chance to make amends, to rectify mistakes. And it starts here. I was wrong. I thought that I could do this on my own. But I forgot that the whole point of all of this, the entire reason that I chose you in the first place, was that we were supposed to be a team. Perfectly suited, perfectly matched, perfect. In these final moments, I know what my last mission is. I need to make sure you two learn from my mistakes. Become stronger because of them. I chose well, Master Chief. I really did. Now, it's up to you. Are you all right? I don't know what to say.
I mean, fair, neither does he.
Scratch that. We need to get out of here. Like now.
Options?
I'm thinking. Yes, I know. Think faster. Maybe there's a way to...
Was that you?
Would it help if I said yes?
Probably.
But we don't know where it's going, or even if it's going anywhere.
Any other suggestions?
No, but this is a really bad idea!
I mean, to be fair, it's better than how these usually go,
Let's
which is
not do
driving
that
a
again.
vehicle
I
at
did
breakneck
try to tell
speed
you it was a bad idea.
across a Halo ring.
Chief! Your beacon just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, I thought I lost you. Where did you go?
Echo 216?
Stay put. I'm coming to you.
Oh, I like the color change. It's noticed that in the back of Master Chief.
Where are we?
Chief, I think the better question is when are we? I don't know how, but we've been gone for days. 3 days, to be precise.
This ring is different than the others.
The Banished and the Harbinger were looking for something that was never found. Why would the Forerunners hide something and throw away the key? Doesn't that scare you?
No. You?
Of course not.
Is anyone going to ask me what I think?
I think it probably scares the crap out of you.
I
That's
guess not.
a reasonable
Get
response.
inside, big guy.
Oh, sorry. I'm really happy to see you. Really happy. So, what do we do now?
We finished the fight.
Yes, sir. The Banished still control the rest of the ring.
Wait. I know this is weird, given all that's happened, but
What? What is it?
we still don't know your name. We can't keep calling you Echo 216.
No, you can't. Esparza. Fernando Esparza.
It's nice to meet you, Esparza. Fernando Esparza.
Good work, soldier.
And what about you?
What about me?
What do I call you?
Any ideas?
Well, do you think it would be okay? You're sure?
You get to choose your name.
Then I think I might have the perfect one.
All right. Here we go.
What about you should take it for comments?
We're ready.
Take it for weapons. And that is Halo Infinite. Final thoughts. This was interesting. The open world framework. Let me turn the game audio down. So the open world framework was okay. It worked fine. I preferred the structured levels to an extent. I liked when the bigger, more open environments gave a degree of options and flexibility for how to approach a problem. And I think the game designers, to an extent, as the game went on and things got more focused, to a degree took advantage of that more by putting limitations on the player, if that makes sense. By putting the player in environments where they are having to shift this camera a little bit. Where they have to like more narrow box canyons and banished fortifications, that sort of thing, that the player has to work around to resolve a particular mission objective, like taking out all the banished fortification, freeing prisoners, or rescuing attacked troops, UNSC troops, or that sort of thing. That's how the game works best, I think. When it's not like that, when it's like, okay, when like earlier portions of the game where it gets much more big open sandbox, I think it struggles a little bit there. And then we get the actual more linear levels inside the ring. When we get into Forerunner architecture, that definitely works much more in the game's favor there. Like, I'm not saying that 343 Industries shouldn't try open world again, but I do get the impression from this that they came into this with a particular idea of how, not particular idea, but they came into this with a degree of inexperience to an extent for how to adapt Halo's gameplay to an open world. I understand why they did it. Like, a lot of the Halo games have had, particularly the original, had these big, expansive, open maps that you drive across for miles and miles, relatively speaking, in game time and game distances. And I could definitely understand 343 going, this is what we want. Like, hey, what if we, rather than just creating the illusion of these wide open spaces where there's not actually that much to do, what if we just do it? What if we just actually make these wide open spaces, and make an open world game to attempt to try and successfully accomplish the, for lack of a better term, potential that was presented by those illusions. Except I think that the narrow focus from those earlier games worked in their favor. And here it didn't, or doesn't quite. At least earlier sections. Once we get like smaller areas with a limited number of objectives, and then like a route to get them, accomplish them, it works a little better. Or in situations where it presents a series of objectives that can be taken on in any order, like when we had the taking out on the small scale with the anti-air batteries, and then on a larger scale with the collecting the portions of the code to unlock the next area of the game. That worked better, particularly with how in the middle of it they basically put this big entrenched fortified gate that the Banished had. That's strictly stick with the gameplay standpoint. There's also the matter of the story, which is what I play these games for, and why I picked this one up to continue the story from Halo 4 and 5. And that's where things stumble, frankly, is Halo 5 ended with the setup for this big, difficult, complicated, messy, dangerous war against the forces of Cortana, that our longtime friend was now going to be one of our most dangerous enemies. And so as a player, I'm like, okay, I'm looking forward to seeing this story, to trying to take on our old friend and having to face that difficulty. And so to come out of this, into the game, and start of the game with seemingly that story over, and we're putting together some but not all of the pieces over the course of that, is a bummer. Additionally, we had a bigger supporting cast. We had the other Spartan teams. We had the crew of, like, the command staff of the Infinity and its ship AI, which was more loyal and that sort of thing. Like, there was interesting stuff, interesting characters that we had from that last game that I was looking forward to picking up and to seeing how this played out with them. And again, that was lost. I don't know if this is a situation of Microsoft going, hey, we got to do big, expansive stuff that possibly uses our cloud computing power through Azure, like was also initially planned with the Crackdown, with the Crackdown reboot. And if they're trying to put that in here, but I think it didn't work. I think if they'd stuck with something closer to the more focused presentation of like Halo 5 with the addition of being able to do 4-player co-op, that gets a better story out of it and better presentation of that story than having the open world. Because I think the other issue here is with the open world is when you have the more narrow presentation of the story, you then have the options. Okay, we've beaten the story. Let's go back in again and take what we learned about how that worked and do that at a higher difficulty. You can still kind of do that with an open world, but then the time it takes to beat that and to go through that narrative becomes much longer, much more involved, which is an issue again if what you're trying to do is do 4-player co-op with your friends. That said, you could certainly do very long games with 4-player co-op. Baldur's Gate 3 has done tremendously well, but this ain't Baldur's Gate 3 in multiple respects. In terms of Baldur's Gate 3 has a wide array of options for the players to influence the flow of the narrative and that sort of thing, and Halo's never been that. It's always been a more linear story. It's been a classic science fiction first-person shooter in the grand tradition of everything from OG Doom to Half-Life and onwards, and Half-Life 2 and onwards, and particularly following in the footsteps of Half-Life and Half-Life 2 in presentation of story. I wish this wasn't the end of Cortana's story. We have the new story. We have now the new partnership of Master Chief and Weapon, but and the introduction of the Endless. But I'm not sure where we're going from here. We're kind of stuck on this Halo ring with the Endless, admittedly, but we're stuck on this Halo ring. We have like the UNSC is smashed. What's left of the Banished is stuck on this Halo ring. Theoretically, there are ships that if they knew where we were, they could come find us, pick us up, and save us, and rebuild the UNSC. Halsey's out there somewhere, maybe, or she's on the ring. I don't know. The story doesn't give us much. What we've got doesn't give us much to tell on that, and locking all this really useful backstory behind audio logs is also a pain. So yeah, I enjoyed the gameplay. I am disappointed in the story in terms of what got skipped over. I'm disappointed in the presentation of the story and how we got it, how it's stuff that the stuff I really wanted got drip fed through collectibles that I have to dig through Covenant bases or banished bases to find and replay old levels, possibly at higher difficulties, to get just an audio log to give me that details. Like, I appreciate the classic Halo thing of having a stinger at the end of the credits that teases what's to come narrative wise if you beat the game on Legendary. That's optional foreshadowing that sets up the sequel, but it does not require it to fully understand the story of the game itself. And if they're doing that for here, that's kind of crap. So that's where I'm at with Halo. Then back up a little bit, then skip the rest of the minutes. Yeah, so Atriox not dead. I don't think the game is going to let me find him on the map and kill him, so that's sequel hook.
Give me a list of what's left to do.
You got it, Chief.
So we'll take a look at the TAC map real quick. So that's so I respawning and where I start the game in the first place.
I'm ready to push back.
Get more fobs. Take. A few more high-value targets. You know what? I'm okay with stopping here. So that'll do for Halo Infinite. And next time I will be starting our new game, Citizen Sleeper. Which is one of my games on my video game New Year's resolution, and like the one game on the list that's not joined in progress. So that's what we'll pick up on next week. Catch you then. In the meantime,
thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please like and subscribe. And also consider backing my Patreon. Patreon backers get episodes up to 1 week early of this show and any future Let's Plays. Also, please consider backing my Ko-fi. Toss me a few bucks also helps support the show, and it's not a monthly obligation or anything like that.